Come here. You're not getting in the car, dummy. Hey, get back here. Hey, dummy, come around this way. Over here. He said over here. Come here. Sorry, guys, I can't read the comments very much. Thank you, Sarah. Just, it's a beautiful day, so I wanted to bring him out for a few minutes, let him get some fresh air and sunshine while I, hey, get out of the road, dummy. Come here. Well, I hook this car up to the battery charger, see if we can get it started. All right, guess what? You're getting hooked to the mailbox. I'm gonna set you guys down for a second. Okay, are we still there? How's the wind noise, guys? It's a little windy out here. I've got my headphones in. Really? It's like that? What a jerk. Okay. Black is positive and red is negative, right, guys? Nah, I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, Sarah, he loves his car rides. Matter of fact, he doesn't even care about going for a ride. He just is content sitting in the car. Again, sorry guys, I can't see all the comments. Chris Marcus, I see your, I can't tell if your comment was, oh, it was retracted, okay. Wasn't sure. Yeah, he's a character. Yeah, that's Chopper. He's being a goof. Just gonna lay down and take a nap, huh? Okay, back to what I was doing. It looks right. Looks good. Oh, let's plug it in. Oh, there we go. Okay. The neighbor's on the trampoline. Okay, I'm gonna come over here where I can see. I'll have a seat, smoke my cigarette, let that charge for a few minutes. Hey Ben, hey Autotron. How's everybody doing today? Hey Brian King, what's up, buddy? I know I haven't been on in a while. I can't really say anything other than I am out on a $25,000 bond charged with public intox and disorderly conduct. That's about all the information I can give at the moment. Are these headphones working? Can you guys hear me all right? Thanks, Sarah. Thanks, Chris. I was hoping, it's a little bit windy out here, so I plugged my headphones in and pulled my hoodie up so that it kind of blocks out the wind a little bit. Hey, dummy, you gonna get out of the car? It's not going anywhere, trust me. No, you're just gonna chill there, huh? All right. Oh, I forgot the key, Kim. Can you hand me the key, please? No, he'd probably sit in there all night if I let him. He would probably hang out in there all night if I let him, although trying to charge the battery with the door open, I don't know. Yeah, dome light's on, but I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, it's got a flat tire too. Thank you. The only purpose for doing this right at the moment, the battery died. It's been sitting quite a while. The only purpose for doing this at the moment is to do something. So I'm just trying to determine whether it's got a bad battery that won't hold a charge, or whether the alternator is bad, or bad wiring, or a short somewhere or something. This is the second time I've charged it and started it. The last time I did it, it was fine for a couple of starts and stops, startups and shut-offs, but then we left it sit for a couple of days, and now it won't turn over. So I'm thinking it's probably just a bad battery, bad connection or short somewhere, but I don't know. I just figured I'd mess around with it a little bit to see. Yeah, Sarah, just trying to get it started. Uh-oh. Apparently he realized we're not going anywhere. Brian, I started it, I charged it up, I think 2 or 3 days ago, and I let it run for about a half hour, 45 minutes, and then shut it off, and then it's been sitting for like a day or two, and now it's just clicking. So, and it's sat for quite some time, so it's possible that there may be a short in a wire somewhere draining juice or whatnot, or the battery is bad. We haven't had this thing on the road since we bought it, so we're just getting to know it. Oh. Oops, wrong switch. Not yet. It's turning over now though, so it's getting charged. Probably doesn't help with the door open. Hey Ben C, how's it going, buddy? Hey Spirit, good to see you. Jenny, always good to see ya. And Jenny, thank you for having Kim's back while I was away. I owe you big time, and I will make it right soon. Oh, I start a new job tomorrow, guys. Well, it's a new / old job. I'm going back to work at the tree farm tomorrow. Yes, we owe you big time, Jenny, and we will return the favor. Need any yard work or trees or anything, you better call us first. Hey, I'm sorry, guys. I can't see real well, but I think that's Emote. Trees are great. Yeah, these ones right here are really cool. In the summertime, they get hundreds of great big flowers on them. I love those things. I don't know if they're trees or bushes or what, but they're pretty cool. Uh-oh. Somebody might be about to get it. Well, he's gonna pee. I guess that's better than what I was thinking he was gonna do. At least he wipes his feet. Jenny, I've been. We're gonna have to find a substitute. I don't know why he does that. He's a weirdo, but I'm gonna get something, and we'll play in the water some more like that. But it actually, him playing with those big rocks like that actually kind of scares me, because he doesn't just fetch them and bring them back. He'll try gnawing on them and chewing them up and stuff, and I'm afraid he's gonna damage his teeth. So we're trying to prevent him from getting any more vet bills than necessary. But we're gonna find something, a piece of sinking wood or something that's a little bit softer than the rocks that he can go chasing underwater. But it really does make us nervous when he when he fetches the rocks. And I mean, it's hilarious. He submerges his head, bubbles come up. A lot of you have probably seen the videos. It's comical, but it does make us nervous that he gnaws on them like that. Yeah, might be a little early, but let's try him again. Oh. Started. It started. I'm gonna let it run a while. Oh. Catch up with some more chat. Yeah, woohoo! And like I said, it'll charge it up, and it'll start throughout the day, but if I leave it sitting a day or two, especially in this, it's been colder at night, then it won't. Okay, Brian. So I'm hoping it's just a bad battery. Like I said, we haven't had it on the road. Yeah, Brian. I got it. Yeah, you can pet him. His name is Chopper.
My old dog Lacey.
Oh yeah.
But instead, she didn't get no bigger than that. And
Yeah, that's about as big. That's as big as he's gonna get. He's adult. Chopper. You say hello?
Hi.
Good boy. Yeah, Brian, I want to figure out, like I said, we don't have it on the road yet. I gotta get a tire for it too. That one went flat. Gotta do a couple things on it, but a portable charger is a great idea. But the first thing, I'm gonna tinker with it like this a little bit more just to get an idea. I'll try getting a new battery for it and see if that fixes the problem. We're not going to have it on the road for a little while yet, so there's no big hurry. But okay, I was wondering about that, Brian. I thought that, and that's why I started it up and let it run, because I thought when it was hooked up, if it starts and runs, it can still be I thought it could still be the alternator until the battery goes dead. That's why I left the door open to run the dome light and stuff too, to see if the battery goes dead and it stalls out. But it didn't the other night. So that's why I'm more leaning towards either a short somewhere or something draining the battery, or it's just flat out a bad battery. Which battery doesn't look real great. I was happy when we went to look at it though. I looked in the glove box and there's maintenance receipts. They did regular oil changes and all that stuff. So it does have a lot of miles on it. But I don't know how to load test a battery pen. Voltage gauge on the dash, I don't know. Here's you. Nope. I know that's not focusing very well, but there is a check engine light on, but that was on when we got it. So nope, no voltage gauge. 183,000 miles. That's a few miles, but like I said, I was glad to see the all the maintenance stuff in the glove box, that it's had oil changes and all that. Yeah, what's up, Autotron? What's your question, buddy? Must be a long question. That's irrelevant. It's running. It's not misfiring. Lights work with no flickers. Alternator is fine. Good. So most likely It's going to be a battery that won't hold a charge, or possibly a short or something that's something along those lines. Autotron, they took me to the county jail after the hospital. They took me to the hospital to see if I was sober enough to be in jail, and then they took me to jail. Let me get a cigarette. Crackhead. And that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. When we went over and bought it, it started right up with no problems and whatnot. But I'm guessing they knew we were coming, so I'm guessing they, made sure it would start. Autotron, I'll give you a call and talk to you personally. I can't discuss that stuff on a public forum, buddy. Or actually, I think you may have changed your number. Just try calling me after the live stream. Call me, and I'll talk to you. But yeah, I can't really talk about it on an open forum. All right, Autotron. Stay safe, brother. Because we all know there's probably at least a cop or two, and probably a couple of public officials in here right now with us. I guess we're gonna watch the dog eat a piece of tree. Entertaining, huh? One thing I can say though that is kind of funny, when I went to magistrate court from jail, I asked the magistrate why my bond was so high, and he read a statement in court that the bond was so high because of my YouTube channel and video interactions. I can't remember exactly how he phrased it, but that I have a YouTube channel that I use to post videos harassing the police department. That's why my bond was $25,000 for a B misdemeanor. Yeah, that's possible. That's totally possible, Chris. I appreciate your 45 years of knowledge on. Yeah, the flat tire is definitely a issue with its roadworthiness at this point. It was originally a slow leak. I mean, it took a month for it to go flat. I need to take it off and take it down to the gas station and air it up. And I got a feeling I'm probably going to have to replace the tire now, though, because it's been flat for quite some time. So it's probably rotted or something. I do have a spare in the trunk, but it's a little donut spare. Most likely I'm going to have to replace that tire at this point, though. I don't think it's going to be a repairable thing, possibly, but we'll see. But the main thing I was trying to find out at the moment is if it's some sort of other electrical problem or if it's just the battery. And with some advice that I'm getting in here and what I see, I'm leaning towards it's a bad battery. Oh, I know, Chris. I know, Chris. I was messing with you as well. You know, it's sitting at an angle like that, all the juice is draining out of the battery, right? Just like if you tip a cup on its side, everything drains out. I just need to make sure, you know, before Kim returns that one, and we put this on the road, I just want to make sure that it's as dependable as possible. We are also going to put AAA insurance and roadside assistance on it, just to make sure she has any, you know, if something goes wrong or something, she's not stuck out on the road on her way to pick me up at work or something. But while we have that car, I'm just trying to tinker with this one and make sure it's gonna be somewhat dependable at least. Right, Chris? What I was worried about is because it's been sitting there a while, we have hundreds of squirrels and stuff around here, and I was worried that maybe something made a home in there and chewed up a wire or something, but I'm not seeing anything obvious. I can't pen. The one in this has a top post, and the one in that has a side post, and I would probably get shot by the owner of that car if I do that. I do have another battery in the laundry room, but it is also a side post. So I need to find a top post battery that's in good condition. I just wanted to do some experimenting before I invest anything in doing stuff like that. And I'm leaning towards it being a bad battery as well. And it's still running. It's unhooked. Still running. Charger down there. So yeah, I'm thinking a new battery. I mean, it may even be, I mean, those connections don't look the best. So what I may try next is getting a little wire brush and cleaning off the connections and you know, tinkering with those a little bit and see if that makes a difference. But at this point, it's looking like a battery, buying a battery. Oh, okay, Brian. In that case, I may definitely do that because I know I have a really good battery from our other vehicle. It was a brand new one, almost brand new one we bought for the, I don't even remember what kind, oh shit. You stay over there, Chopper, no, mine, leave it, mine. Mine, leave it. You're not helping the situation over there, Bubba. At least it's not the Great Dane. There's a Great Dane. They have two next door. There's a Great Dane and another one. Yep, Penn. That's what I'm leaning towards at this point as well. So I'm gonna try seeing if I can get a, because I know we have a really good battery that we bought for the other car, and then before we got rid of it, I claimed the battery out of it. He's all right, Kim. They took the dogs in over there. He's all right. So I'll get the parts to try to switch the side mount or side post to top, and we should be good to go. That looks a little low. It looks clean. Now, that's because it's run, right? Don't check the oil when the car is running. Looks good and clean though. It's not all black. No foam in there, so there's no water. That's good. So I think all said and done, we got a halfway decent deal. It was, we paid $800 for it. Next thing I got to figure out is came with the remote for the radio. Yep, Chris, I'm going to try that because I know the battery I have is a newer battery. Oh, the only problem is I don't think it'll fit in that spot. It's a little bit bigger. It might not fit in there. I didn't think about that. And with this bracket on here, yeah, I probably won't be able to use the battery I have. It's probably going to be too big to fit in there. '79 Bronco. Well, hell, I can just, get rid of the radiator and that thing right there, and there'd be plenty of room for the battery. Just rip some stuff out there. I'll fit it in there. I got a sledgehammer. I can get it in there, Chris. Hey, Brian Johnson. I'm just out playing with the car, trying to figure out if what the issue is that it hasn't been starting. We pretty much figured it out. I believe the battery's just not any good. We haven't had this on the road yet. We just bought it a while back, and we have that one at the moment until we return it. And I'm just using some time to troubleshoot this one and stuff to make sure it's going to be reliable for Kim. Okay, maybe I'll leave that. Can I maybe move it to, duct tape it on the outside or something? Yeah, we'll just duct tape that right there and then put the battery in here. Yeah, because the battery I have is quite a bit bigger than that. I didn't even think about that. And that's got the brackets and the bolt. So Yeah, I'll probably end up having to get a different battery. Or we'll just hook really long wires, run them down here, and put a couple of batteries in the trunk. There's lots of room in the trunk. Oh, heck yeah, we can put a couple of batteries in there. Pretty sure that was a... Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that. But yeah, there is a... Oh, there's a nice condition spare and stuff in there. It is one of those little donut ones, though. It's not a full-size one, so I have to take that off and get a new tire put on it. Yeah, it's been running for, I don't know, a few minutes. Let's see here. Yep, fired right back up. I got a better idea. I know what I know. I saw it on one of the channels I watch on YouTube. It's Mountain Men or something. They actually took a truck and they built a device in the back of the truck that it runs on wood. You actually burn wood in the barrel and take it to the engine, and it runs on wood. We'll do that. Yep, Brian, wood stove. It was I believe it was Mountain Men that I saw that on. They a gasifier or something like that, I think is what he called it. It's not in bad shape for as many miles as it has on it. We'll see. It'll do what it needs to do for as long as it does it, and then we'll move on to plan B. Yeah, Penn, that's why, you know, when I went to check it out, you know, she was asking, we found it on Cars or whatever it was, and then, you know, I went to check it out and I started looking at all this stuff, and, you know, it's all receipts for oil changes and whatnot, so it was maintained pretty well. So that made me a little more comfortable with buying something with so many miles on it. Oh yeah, Chris, smoke some fish while we're on our way home from fishing. Yep. Marketplace, that was it. Brian, it's like 180,000 or something, I think it was. Ouch. 183,000. We've had it we bought it what, I don't remember exactly. We've had it for about 4 or 5 months, I think. Basically sitting here. Oil cap. I just looked at the oil. The oil looked a little bit low, but it looked clean. But with it running, from what I understand, you're not supposed to check it with it running. Oil cap looks all right, I think. Well, looks like an oil cap. What is that one? Is that transmission fluid maybe? I know the oil's back there. Would that be transmission fluid on that dipstick? I'll have to take a look at that. That you're supposed to check while it's warmed up and running, aren't you? I'm not gonna mess with that right now though, but look at the oil cap inside. Oh, okay. I was holding the phone and holding the hood. I'll check in on that. Put the key away. The neighbor kids are having a party. Oh, it's dark in here. I know there's a lighter here somewhere. So. Can I help you? Want your 15 minutes of fame? You want your 15 minutes of fame, crackhead? No? You good? No? Okay.
AK Twin Mommy made an appearance.
Hey, AK. How you doing, girl? Yeah, we're just out here tinkering with the car and trying to get it road ready for Kim. All right, Brian Johnson, you have a good one, buddy. I'm not going to be on here much longer. I got to make dinner and whatnot. Got to get to bed early tonight. Got to start back at the tree farm tomorrow morning. So that'll be fun. I'm not sure 100. Oh, you're back already? I'm not sure 100% what we're doing out there right now, but he called me the other day and asked me if I could come out and work with him. So I said absolutely, sure, I'll be there Monday morning. And I don't know if it's a long-term, short-term, what we're doing. My guess is probably, I think it's a little too early to plant trees yet. So I know this time of year he has a lot of people that buy live trees, so we may be digging live trees, or I don't know. I'll try to do a couple of videos for you guys and show you what we're up to out there as soon as I figure it out. I don't know if you guys can hear the chanting next door, but a bunch of kids on the trampoline playing and having a good time. So, okay, well, that was fun. Oop, my battery is low, guys.
Well, at least you're not.
Right, Jenny? This ought to be
Up in winter gear.
this ought to be different than what I usually do out there. Usually when I'm out there, we're prepping Christmas trees, which I'm sure we'll be doing something with Christmas trees, but it won't be in snow and freezing weather and whatnot. Oh, good luck with that, Brian Johnson. That's something I'm not mechanically inclined. I can't, I'm not good with mechanical stuff. Yeah, I'll do some videos or some live streams on some stuff that we're doing out there at the tree farm, and I plan on doing some videos and or live streams of doing some fishing this spring and summer. So our platform here is going to change at least for a while until I get the other things sorted out. I think it would be cool, Brian, but I'm wondering in like cities that have like emissions tests and stuff, I don't know if it'd be road legal to run something on like wood smoke or something like that. Would that be legal for like in cities that have emissions tests and that kind of thing? I don't know. The one thing I heard on the outdoor program that I watched that they did that is the truck couldn't go very fast and didn't have very much power, but it did run. So I wish I could get my chat to scroll on its own, but it never seems to want to. Oh, okay, Brian King. Okay, guys, I appreciate y'all for joining me. I'm going to shut this down and make Kim some dinner and start getting my tools and clothes and stuff ready to go for tomorrow morning. And you guys all have a wonderful day and stay safe. I appreciate y'all, and I will update you on whatever court stuff I can whenever I can. But that's going to take a little bit of time, I believe. And Jenny, again, we love you, girl. Anything you need, call us first. We got you, sweetheart. Y'all have a wonderful day and stay safe.